So this is my code, the fake job prediction.py. So I don't know whether it is going to be visible at your ends. Okay. So I was actually using PyCharm before, but because of the fact that my PyCharm just crashed, so I have to install Anaconda. It's from Anaconda that I actually launch the VS Code. And I think you know that Anaconda is shipped with so many IDEs, integrated development environment for Python programming language. So now I've launched it. So, and like I told you, when you look at the zip folder that I sent to you, when you also you see something like fake dropped. That's the name of the folder. That's the root folder now. That contains all the other things. So like static is a subfolder inside of it. Templates also a subfolder on it. So the static file contains the background image. So when we launch our Flask application, you see that. Okay, so then the template contains the HTML file. Okay, so that's the index file. So that will be launched when we run the Flask application. Okay, so then next to that is 3 files. Okay, the fake draw prediction.py, which is the Python file opened here that you can see. Then we have fake draw detection model.h5 as well. So that one is also there. So this is the saved model, the trained model that we saved. So the trained model, we use convolution neural network with attention mechanism. So when we trained it and we got what we wanted, then what I mean is that when we got the required performance which is needed, okay, so we saved it and we used that name fake draw detection model.h5. So that's the name of the model we'll be using in the Flask application for prediction. So then the last one is readme file that contains all the instructions on how to install and run the application. I think that is clear. So this is the image, the program itself, the Python program. So these are the dependencies, the flag, the clearance, scikit-learn, and so on and so forth. So once you get all these dependencies installed on your system, then you can begin to build your Flask application. And what we're just doing here is to start our Flask API. This is how to start it. Okay, so these are model. The model we have here will be already trained model. Children's detection model.h5. So we are loading it to the memory inside the Flask. Then we are defining the classes, and of course we have two classes here. Talking about fake and genuine drop. Those are the two classes. Then we want to do some kind of process, pre-processing, right? We want to change the image because this the data set contains images of drugs with different sizes, alright? So that it will not consume my memory because I don't have much memory resources, so I have to resize them, scale them down to 30 by 30. Okay, the height and the width of the image is 30 by 30. So then this is the function that's actually doing the pre-processing. So what we did here is to open the image from the path, okay, from the screen, okay. You open it, it has a particular path now. So when we open the image, then we convert the image into grayscale to pixelate the image. And of course, when you look at those images, they are colored images. So for me to easily process it is easy, and that is the kind of norm for me to get those images converted to grayscale. So that's what that conversion is doing. When you supply the parameter hell, it means that you are converting it from RGB to just one color, black and white. Is that okay? So it doesn't change anything about it except the color. Okay. So then we resize the image. This one where we're converting it to NumPy image. So for more appropriate representation in the memory. Then we divide the image because we're having 0 to the pixel value ranges between 0 and 255. Right. So what we are trying to do is to scale it down so that the system will be able, the convolution neural network will be able to learn with more stability. That's just the essence of doing that. Okay, so that's what we did there. And then we convert to NumPy array again. Then since this one is just one image, okay, so we are reshaping the image. in the memory, the way it is loaded in the memory. So, and that's what we are doing here. So one image, as you can see, is just one record now. That's one image of 30 by 30 and just one color, black and white. Do you understand that? So then we are returning the prediction input. Okay, so now we have processed the image now. Then when you look it, so when we run the Flask application, it goes straight to the home, the index page, which is stored in the templates folder here. This one is the template folder. This is index.html, as you can see it. So it's loading this one because that's our home page. Then on the home page we have buttons like predict button, although it will not be visible initially until when you load a particular image. Okay, so but when you have loaded an image onto the screen, then you click on the predict button, it takes us to this route. So the route means to run this particular function called predict. Okay, it can be any name actually, but we are just trying to use a name that is closely related to what we are doing. Alright, so clicking on predict image will run all these ones. So we are getting the file. Alright, we are getting the file to process it. So pre-process image, which is a function that is actually doing the pre-process image, and of course it will return it. When you look at it, it's returning the input, the image imputed that's been pre-processed. Alright, so that's what it's doing there. Then we run the model.predict, then we already process the pre-process image. Then we get the class. Then we remove the, because the image we are actually storing now is stored on the temporary location, computer memory, so we are removing it using the OS command. Right? So then we return everything that we get, okay, the prediction as a JSON file. We JSONify the prediction, so that we'll be able to pass it to the JavaScript, our JavaScript. Okay, so that's what is done. Then we run the main, so that the app just run. This is the main function. Okay, so if you run this now, I'm very sure. So if I click on run, I'm running it now, so you see it. So the file is going to be able to run it, or should I rerun it? It's like let me rerun it from the terminal. Okay, I don't know whether is anyone run already. No. So let me close this. So I need to run it. So I'm doing this so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing really. So I will rerun it now. So I'm running it. Okay, so let's go up and see let me see if I can, let me drag it up so that I'm not even seeing this thing now. So what I can do, okay, since I'm running, and I think I know, because normally there should be a link somewhere. There should be a link within the, okay, I've seen it. So I can drag it up. Let me see also. It should generate a link for us. Okay, I think this is the link now. This is like, we are having it plenty here because I've already run it several. Okay, so let me click this link. So I'm sure if I click this link, it should open, yeah, so it should open the model. Then this is the interface, the HTML file, the HTML file stored in templates folder. Okay, so which is the home page. So this is the background image I showed you, and then so this is the index, the home page. So what we can do is, you see fake drop detection model telling us okay what the model is all about. Then what we can do is to choose a file here. Because I've already loaded an image here, which is a picture that I took. It's just one of my drugs that I use, vitamin C sent to me. Okay, so this vitamin C is a genuine me, so I uploaded it just to be able to have something to check the model, to test the model rather. Do you understand? So I'll pick it. Then of course once you click on a particular image, the prediction button will be shown, will become visible on the screen. So it was not visible because we have not loaded anywhere. So the intention is that, okay, we want the user to have selected a particular image, drug image, then before the predict button will be visible on the screen, as you can see. So then the next thing is to click on predict. So if I click on predict now, the model should be able to give me some prediction. So as you can see, so predicted drug is genuine. So this is genuine. So you can test with whether fake or genuine drugs, as the case might be. I think that's just all to it. Okay. Thank you.